Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be giving you your first look into Black Ops 6. I'll be letting you guys know every single gun in the game, all the perks, everything you guys need to know. Let's get into it. So first, let's go over all the ARs. We have the XM4, the AK-74, the AMES-85, the GPR-91, the Model L, the Goblin MK2, and the ASVAL. And for SMGs, we have the C9, the KSV, the Tanto 22, the PP919, the Jackal PDW, and the Compact 92. Now for shotguns, we have the Marine SP and the ASG 89. For LMGs, we have the PU21, the XMG, and the GPMG7. For marksman rifles, we have the SWAT 556, the Sarkov 762, the AEK 973, and the DM10. And then lastly, the sniper rifles, we have the LW3A1 Frostline, the SVD, and the LR762. Now we do have a third category of guns, and that is your melee knife. So for here, you have two. You have the regular melee knife, and then you have a baseball bat. Now moving on to tacticals, we have the concussion, the flashbang, the spy cam, the smokes, prox alarm, stim shots, decoy, and shock charges. Now for lethals, we have your frag grenade, you have your Semtex, you have your C4, your thermal grenade, your impact grenade, your Molotov, your blast trap, your drill charge, and finally your combat axe. For field upgrades, you have the assault pack, the spring bind, trophy system, scrambler, signaler, force cry, tactical insertion, acoustic amp, the morphine injector, the neurogas, and the sleeper agent. Now moving on to perks, I'm going to show you guys all the perks, and the description will be on the top right of your screen, okay? We're going to have Gung Ho, Dexterity, Scavenger, Ghost, Ninja, Black Jacket, and Tac Mask. For perk 2, we have Assassin, Bruiser, Engineer, Tracker, Forward Intel, Dispatcher, and Fast Hands. And then finally for perk 3, you have Double Time, Bankroll, Vigilance, Cold-Blooded, Quartermaster, Guardian, and finally Gearhead. For those who don't know, there's a fourth category of perks. Pretty much, if you use the same class for all three of your perks, for example, if I was to put on Double Time here, I would get a specialty. Each different specialty has different effects. For example, Enforcer kills enemies, grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regen. Recon has its own, and Strategist has its own. Now let's go over the score streaks. We have Scout Pulse, RCXD, the SAM turret, the UAV, the Archangel launcher, the counter UAV, care packages, Napalm Strike, the LDBR, the Sentry turret, Hellstorm, Watchdog Helo, AGR MK1, Interceptors, Strategic Bomber, Harp, Chopper Gunner, and Dreadnought. All right, so now for wild cards, we have Tactical Expert, we have Overkill, we have Gunfighter, we have Danger Close, and Prepper, and then lastly, Perk Greed. Now let's go over the camos. Camos have been made very simple this year, and they're broken down into a set of military camos, which are pretty much just headshots. Then after that, there's 2 special challenges. Right? Then after you complete your special challenges, you're able to complete your master challenges. For multiplayer, you have gold, you have diamond, you have dark spine, and then finally, the last mastery camo, this is dark matter. This is also dynamic, so whenever you shoot it, it sparkles and it lights up, so it's pretty cool. Zombies is pretty dope too. It's kind of the same thing. A bunch of military camos, then you have 2 special camos, and then finally, the master camos. First master camo is Mystic Gold, then it's Opal, then after that is Afterlife. Then finally, in my opinion, my favorite camo out of this entire game, it is Nebula. This one is crazy. I cannot wait to see this one as well. Whenever you shoot, it does sparkle a little bit more. Just as something to keep in the back of your mind, Warzone will also have a master camo grind, but because that's not out yet, we cannot see how it looks. So for those of you that don't know, Prestiges are back and they're better than ever. So every time you prestige, you get a set of rewards. All right, so let's go over what you get for prestiging 10 times in this game. So for Prestige 1, you get yourself this operator with a couple, a loading screen, a bubblegum pack, an emblem, an insta-kill charm, but more importantly, you get a weapon blueprint that looks like a Thompson. So I believe this blueprint is for the MP5, which is pretty cool. And then lastly, you get the super dope Weaver skin. It's a zombie skin. This one's really cool. So then once you head on to Prestige 2, you get your permanent unlock, you get a loading screen, you get a gobblegum pack, you get an emblem, a charm, and then lastly, you get the OG STG. I actually really like what they're doing with this. This is actually fire. So that is what you get for prestiging twice. Then for prestiging 3 times, you get yourself your permanent unlock, you get yourself a loading screen, you get yourself some gobblegum, an emblem, a charm, and then lastly, you get this super cool skin. My name is Mysterious It says Payne's My Name Is Operator skin invokes the intense legacy of Alex Mason and Victor Reznov from Call of Duty Black Ops. This one is fire. You get this for prestiging 3 times. This was actually a fire skin, no troll. Now for Prestige 4, you get your permanent unlock, an emblem, your gobblegums, your emblem, your now a spray, and then lastly, you get yourself an atomic commando weapon. Now moving on to weapon prestige 5, you get yourself your loading screen, you get yourself your blue chew, then you get a claw emblem, then you get a spray quartz die, and then lastly, you get yourself a skin. This is called the Toro skin. Now for prestige number 6, you get yourself a loading screen, your permanent unlock, your gobblegum, you get yourself an emblem, you get yourself a charm, and then lastly, you get your robot abomination weapon blueprint. Honestly, this one's kind of dirt. This was bro. And for prestige number 7, you get yourself your permanent unlock, your loading screen, your gobblegum, your emblem, your charm, and then lastly, you get yourself a Maya skin from Specialist back in the day. All right, this one's cool. Black Ops 3. I like this one. Now for Prestige 8, you get loading screen, a gobblegum, an emblem, a spray, and this one is possibly my favorite ever. You get yourself your VMP weapon blueprint. Now, I don't know what gun this is for, but honestly, I love the VMP. It was one of my favorite guns in Black Ops 3. This one, I'm super looking forward to the Prestige 8 weapon blueprint. For Prestige number 9, you get yourself, again, your permanent unlock, your loading screen, your gobblegum, your emblem, your spray, and then this one is another really cool skin. This is your gray skin, Samantha's PJs. It's just Samantha in some sweats. You know, hey, I guess. And now lastly, for weapon prestige number 10, you get your permanent unlock, your loading screen, your gobblegum blue chew, your red door emblem, your Perseus charm, and then lastly, the Bailey skin Art of War. And that is all your prestige rewards coming in Black Ops 6.
Yo. God, I mean that.
I feel like the sayings is gonna do good because I got linked in chat too.
Oh, for surely.
This is gonna pop for sure.
Just know you're lying to us as viewers.
Wow.
Not the actual settings, though. It doesn't count.
This is literally the best setting. Regular PC tries to run that and they can't even get a good frame.
You literally give them all high settings PC? That's crazy.
Yeah, literally, no. Like that, that's how the comments will be. They're like, oh yeah, don't use the settings if you don't have 4090.
Not wrong.
Oh, you gotta give them the best frame.
Did I get it?
Chick-fil-A, I gotta tap on Chick-fil-A.
Oh my god.
And guys, that is your first look into Black Ops 6. All the perks, all the weapons. Let me know what you guys think of the videos down below.